Now let us start application of simultaneous equation, practice set 1.5. Question number 1. Two numbers differ by 3. Sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. Find the numbers. So we start our first example. We have to find out two numbers. It means we have to consider two variables. Let the greater number be x and the smaller number be y. Okay. Two numbers differ by 3. Okay. It means the difference of two numbers is 3. So this is our first condition. That is x minus y is equal to 3. This is our first equation. Okay. Now to simplify equation into variable, we need two equations. There is one more condition is given. Second condition, see, twice the smaller number, that is the smaller number is y and its twice is 2y, and means we have to add thrice the greater number, that is 3x. It means 3x plus 2y is 19. 3x plus 2y is equal to 19. This is our second equation. Now we have to simplify these two equations by elimination method. First of all, make the coefficient of either x or y equal. So for that we have to multiply this equation 1 by 2 to make the coefficient of y equal. Multiply equation 1 by 2. What we get? Here it is the 2x minus 2y is equal to 3 2s are 6. This is our equation number 3. Now here we observe that positive 2y and negative 2y, the sign are opposite. It means we have to add equation 2 and 3. Adding equation 2 and 3. That is 3x plus 2y is equal to 19. And third equation, that is 2x minus 2y is equal to 6. So here we have to add these two equations. What we get? Positive 2y, negative 2y get cancelled, and 3x plus 2x is equal to 5x is equal to, here 9 plus 6, 15 is to 5, carry 1, that is 1 plus 1, 2, that is the 25. Therefore, x is equal to 25 divided by 5, that x is equal to 5. We get the value of x is equal to 5. Now we have to put this value of x in either equation 1 or 2, in any equations. So put x is equal to 5 in equation 1. Okay, now take a screenshot. We'll clean this part to find out the value of the y. Okay. Now 5 minus y is equal to 3. So we have to find out the value of y. Therefore, minus y is equal to 3. As it is, transfer this 5 to the opposite side. Here it is present in a addition. Positive sign it carries. It means when we transfer, it goes in a subtraction. So, therefore, negative y is equal to 3 minus 5, that is the negative 2. This negative sign get cancelled from both sides and we get the value of y is equal to 2. So, what we have to find? We have to find the numbers. So, which are the numbers? The numbers are 5 and 2. You can check it from the, you can verify it. Therefore, the numbers are 5 and 2. Take a screenshot, then we continue for the second example. Okay. Now, our second example, complete the following. I am a rectangle and we observe that opposite sides of a rectangle are given. All sides of a rectangle are given. Find the values of x and y, and then next question, find my perimeter and area. It's a long question. First of all, we have to find out the length and breadth of the rectangle, and then from length and breadth of the rectangle, we have to find out area and its perimeter. Okay. Now, what is the property of the rectangle? Yes, you know about the properties of rectangle. All the properties you know very well. That opposite sides of a rectangle are congruent. Then all the angles of the rectangle are congruent. And diagonals of a rectangle are congruent and bisector of each other. We know all the properties. But here we only need that opposite sides of a rectangle are congruent. So we start our second example. Now what is the property we use here? Opposite sides of a rectangle are congruent. Opposite sides of a rectangle, you can write equal or congruent, are congruent. Meaning is same. If they are congruent, it means their lengths are equal. Now what we observe, you can put the opposite side in equality. First of all, 2y is equal to x plus 4. Take a variable on one side and constant on another side. So what we get here, we transfer this 4 to the left side and 2y to the right side at the same time with the opposite operation. Now minus 4 is equal to x minus 2y, and rewrite it again, that is x minus 2y is equal to minus 4. This is our first equation. Okay. Now secondly, another opposite sides are given. 2x plus y plus 8 is equal to 4x minus y. Okay. Now again simplify, variable on one side and constant on another side. So we transfer this 2x term to the right side. So what we get here? 8 is equal to 4x minus y minus 2x minus y. Yes, minus 2x, and positive y becomes the negative y. Now interchange their sides and same time you can simplify. 4x minus 2x, that is the 2x. Negative y, that is the negative 2y is equal to 8. See here, x minus 2y is equal to minus 4 and 2x minus 2y is equal to 8. You can simplify at the same position here. So this is our equation number 2. Now we observe that the coefficient of y are equal. It means we have to make a subtraction here. Okay. Equation 2 minus 1 or equation 1 minus 2. Equation 2 minus 1. What we get? 2x minus 2y is equal to 8. And our first equation, that x minus 2y is equal to negative 4. Now in case of subtraction, the sign of second equation changes here. So sign of x becomes the negative, sign of 2y becomes the positive, and the sign of this negative 4 becomes the positive. Now cancel this negative 2y and positive 2y here. What we get? 2x minus x, that is the x, is equal to 8 plus 4, that is the 12. Here we get the value of the x. Now find out the value of the y. Put this value of x in equation 1. Put x is equal to 12 in equation 1. Okay. Now that is 12 minus 2y is equal to negative 4. Now see here, minus 2y is equal to negative 4 minus 12. So here y is equal to minus 2y is equal to minus 16. First of all, we cancel this negative sign, that is 2y is equal to 16. Yes, 2y is equal to 16. Therefore, y is equal to 16 divided by 2. Y is equal to 8. This is our value of the variable y. Now, next, we get the value of x and y. We have to find out the perimeter and area. See here. First of all, what we have to do? We have to make a substitute this value of x and y in the sides, that we get the sides of the rectangle. Okay. Now take a screenshot here. First of all, we clean this part to continue the example. Yes. Breadth is 2y. 2y is equal to 2 into 8, that equals to 16. 8 to the 16. The unit is not given, so we write here 16 units. Okay. Now secondly, we have to find out the length of the rectangle. So what is the length of the rectangle? Length here, length is equal to, you can take anywhere, any equation, 4x minus y. Okay. Now value of x, 4 into value of x is 12 minus value of y is 8. So 12 for the 48 minus 8, that is equal to 40 units. As the unit is not mentioned here, we can write here units only. Here we get the values of x and y. The last, from that x and y we can find out the breadth and length. Now we have to find out the last question, that is the perimeter and area of the rectangle. So what is the formula for area of rectangle? Everyone know about it? Yes. Very correct. Area of rectangle is length into breadth. So what is the length? It is the 40 units. And what is the breadth? It is the 16 units. 40 into 16, that is 16 into 0, that is the 0, and 16 for the 64, that is the 640. Now it's a area. Area, it means it is the present in case of the length. So unit into unit, that is the square units. It is the square units. Now next, we have to find out the perimeter of a rectangle. And what is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle? Yes. Can you tell me? Perimeter of rectangle. Yes. In case of rectangle, the opposite sides are equal. Therefore, twice in bracket L plus B. Now, here it is equal to 2 in bracket. Length is 40 units plus breadth is 16 units is equal to 2 in bracket 2 into 16 plus 40, that is the 56. So is equal to 2 6 are 12 is to 2, carry 1, 2 5 are 10 plus 1 11, and perimeter is present. Yes. Now it is the 112 units because it is the length, and we write the length in units. Therefore, perimeter is 112 units and area is 640 units. Square units, not units, it is the area. So we write in a 640 square units. Okay, so take a screenshot and we continue for the next example. See, the third, fourth and fifth you can simplify yourself. Last question, sixth question is the star marking question. It means it needs high level thinking. So we continue with the sixth example. We clean first of all this second example. See here, what is the question? Out of 1900 kilometer, Vishal traveled some distance by bus and some by aeroplane. Yes, by two way he traveled. Bus travel with the average speed of 60 km per hour and the average speed of aeroplane is 700 km per hour. It takes 5 hours to complete the journey. The time is given to complete the journey. Find the distance Vishal traveled by bus. It means we have to consider two variables for the distance traveled by bus and for the distance traveled by the aeroplane. Here only we have to find out the distance traveled by the bus. Okay, so let distance traveled by bus is x and distance traveled by plane is y kilometer. It is the distance we have to find out. It means it is present in a kilometer. Okay. Now what is our first condition? Out of 1900 kilometer, it means the total distance traveled by the bus and the plane is 1900 kilometer. This is our first condition. Yes, it is x plus y is equal to 1900 kilometer. Very simple. Okay. Now second part. Vishal traveled bus travel with the average speed of 60 kilometer per hour. The average speed of bus is 60 kilometer per hour. Now we know that. And average speed of aeroplane is 700 kilometer per hour, and the total time taken by them is 5 hours. It means we have to convert the units the given in terms of the time. So we know that the formula speed is equal to distance upon time. As we given the total time, it means we change our formula, that is a time is equal to distance upon speed. Yes, speed is given 60 kilometer per hour for the bus and 700 kilometer per hour for the plane. Okay, now first of all we write this. Okay, yes, time taken by the bus, time taken by Vishal by using the bus, that is the time taken by bus is, it is 60 kilometer per hour. So we write here the distance covered by the Vishal is x upon, put this values, given values in the formula. Distance is x and the speed is 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, and here it is the x kilometer, that is the distance traveled by bus, is equal to what we get, this kilometer get cancelled with each other, and it is x upon 60 hours. Okay, our first part. Now secondly, time taken by Vishal by plane. It moves with the speed of 700 km per hour is equal to the distance travelled by Vishal by plane, that is the y, and its speed is 700 km per hour. So again this kilometer get cancelled, and what we get, y upon 700 hours. Okay, but the total time taken to travel by bus and plane is 5 hours. It means we can add for this second equation. What is our second equation? Second condition. What we get here? X upon 60, the time taken by the bus, plus the time taken by the plane, that is y upon 700 is equal to 5. Now you can simplify this equation, remove this denominator 60 and 700 by multiplying by its LCM. So if their LCM are 2100, now multiply equation, here our equation number 2, equation 2 by 2100. Okay, now take a screenshot first of all, because we want to clean this part and then we continue. Yes. What we get here? 2100 into x upon 60 plus 2100 into y upon 700 is equal to 5 into 2100. When we multiply the equation by any number or we divide the given equation by any number, we have to multiply to its each term and to both the sides. Okay, now reduce it, 0 get cancelled, 3 2s are 6 and 3 7s are 21, 0, so 2 1s are 2 and 2 35s are 70, that is the 35x. One by one we simplify, plus 0 0 get cancelled, 7 1s are 7 and 7 3s are 21. That is the 3y. Okay, is equal to, now 5 into 2100. 5 into 0, 0. 5 into 0, 0. 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are 10. It is the 10,500. This is our equation number 3. Okay, now we have to simplify our equation 1 and equation 2. What is our equation 1? It is x plus y is equal to 1900. So, multiply equation 1 by 3 to make the coefficient of y equal. We multiply it by 3. What we get? We get here 3x, x into 3, that is 3x, plus 3 into y, that is the 3y, is equal to 1900 into 3, 300, and 19 3s are 57. Okay, this is our equation number 4. Now we get two different equations, that is equation 3 and 4. Now we have to simplify these are two equations, that equation 3 and 4. See here, again the coefficient of y are equal, plus 3, it means we have to make a subtraction. Subtract equation 4 from 3. Okay, now we write here in this part what we get. 35x plus 3y is equal to 10,500. And next 3x plus 3y is equal to 5,700. Okay, write down the digits properly at the one below the other. Now here there is a subtraction we have to make, and in case of subtraction the sign of second equation changes. Sign of each term from the second equation changes. So here we get positive 3y, negative 3y get cancelled. What is remaining? 35x minus 3x, that is the 32x is equal to, there is a subtraction. So 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, again 0. 5 minus 7 not possible. So 15 minus 7, that is the 8. Return, that is the 10 minus 6, 4. X is equal to 4,800 divided by 32. Now reduce it. 16 2s are 32, 16 3s are 48. That is equal to 300. Again reduce it. 2 1s are 2. It is the 150. Therefore, x is equal to 150. Now, what is the x? X is the distance travelled by the Vishal by using the bus. Therefore, final answer, the distance travelled by bus is 150 km. Distance travelled by bus is 150 km. Okay, now here our practice set 1.5 is completed. Simplify the remaining example yourself. Take a screenshot.